Hello, welcome to Ian's Bricks. I'm outside the Amex Arena, the American Express Arena. This is the home of Brighton and Hove Albion, and the reason I'm here today is there is a brick festival here. I've never actually done a brick festival here, so it'd be interesting to see what it's like. I've heard that it's kind of in sort of rooms rather than a big hall, so it'll be interesting to see what the layout's like and where my table is. It's an absolutely beautiful morning. I've had a really nice drive in. It's a couple of hours drive for me, so it's not the closest place to get to. But on a morning like this, of course, when it gets light very, very early here in the UK, when I woke up at sort of 4:45 this morning, it was already light. So that does help on the journey. And of course, there's no traffic on a Sunday morning either. So we're just sort of waiting in a queue to be able to get into the festival itself. There's a couple of people waiting just over there. So we're going to be hopefully let in down in a bit. We're going to have to drive our cars down here. There's a loading bay over there, and we'll hopefully be able to unload fairly soon. And get all my Lego out of my car. Right, we're in the venue. This is it. It's kind of just a big long corridor, basically. So my table is somewhere in the middle. So I need to find out where I am. And is that me? No. Is this me here? No. Is this me here? Where am I? Oh, there I am. There's my table there. So I'm right in the middle. And what's quite interesting, if I turn the camera around, you can actually see straight out into the football stadium. Look at that. Anyway, I need to unpack the car very, very quickly because they're very short of space for unpacking area. And we'll get all my stuff brought in. So I've unloaded the car. I've had to leave it in the top car park up here, and then we can come back down to the actual stadium, which is just there, and go in and start unpacking all my Lego. It's a little bit frantic, but they've got loads of people showing you where to go. There's kind of a weird one-way system round here. There were 2 unloading areas, so it's all been a little bit frantic, and we're a little bit late as well. We're a little bit late getting let in, which is slightly annoying. It does sort of mean you've got less time to set up, but 8:10, hopefully that should be enough time, and make my table look as nice as possible. Wish me luck. Right, I've started unpacking some of my boxes. You can see I've got a few things on the table. One thing that's become very apparent, that noise is that. I might have to ask for it to be turned off. I don't know what it links to. I'm assuming it's some kind of air conditioning for that place there. But it's really loud and really annoying, and probably you can hear it, and it's just, so that's probably going to drive me crazy. Anyway, so far so good. I've got a few more things to unpack. As you can see, the rest of the traders in the hall are busy unpacking their stuff as well, so hopefully it won't take me too much longer. Okay, I am all unpacked, and you can probably hear from the relative quiet that it's finally gone off, but I've been told it will be back on again, so it goes off for about half an hour and then comes back on. But at least it's not going to be all day. He was trying to drive me mad. Anyway, so I've got to sort all these sets out and put them in a nice order so it looks nice for everyone. Okay, it is around about 10 to 10, so I've not got long left till we open. The fan's back on, unfortunately, but I've finished my stall, finally finished, so let me show you how it all looks. Let's give you a brief overview first of all. So let me just zoom in a little bit closer and show you what I've got on the table. As usual, I sort of put all the small stuff at the front. I've got a few poly bags and things here. Just realised my card reader needs charging up a little bit, so that's on at the moment, so that should be okay. I've decided to put my brick heads in a row like this, and I'm quite pleased with how they look. I've literally got the first 12 brick heads there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and they just sort of fit in the gap there, so they're kind of not in order. And some of the other older brick heads up there. Obviously, as we move down to the front, we have some Star Wars. I've got loads and loads of brick heads. As you can see, I'm probably, if you want brick heads, I'm hopefully the person that you want to come to today. So they go all the way along here and even along there. So loads of brick heads. I've obviously got other sets as well. Got some Harry Potter stuff, Lego house stuff there, more Harry Potter up there. Got the big roller coaster and the Lego house duck up there that's signed. And as we move across here, again, smaller sets over here. I've tried to put them in different themes. So I've got a few Star Wars things here. Oh, fan's just gone off. And then towards the back, I've ended up putting all those city sets. So I've got a load of city sets here, which are from quite a while ago. I know they're quite high prices on there, but they do sort of go for that on the secondary market. And as we sort of scroll across here, we've got Speed Champions over here, quite a few promo sets. And as we move down to the front, We've got some of the smaller and cheaper sets towards the front, and then of course right at the back we've got all my big sets. Mos Eisley Cantina there. We've got a couple of the Bricklink sets. I actually forgot I had this one here, the old train engine shed, so I literally pulled that one out at the last minute yesterday as I was packing the car. And then we have a few other larger sets over here, including that rather nice Ferrari over there. But yeah, that is pretty much my stall all done and dusted, and it's quite a weird venue this, because it's just a long hall basically, and you can see this is sort of the underground of where the football stadium is. If you come to a football match, this is where you come and buy your drinks and the toilets are, and if I spin around I'm kind of right in the middle, and this is the rest of the show over here. I don't have a lot of time to show you the other things around today, but this is something I've not seen before. Now this is Inside Out by Georgina. I've been trying to figure out what this mosaic is here. If anyone's got any ideas what that is, please let me know. I have seen the original Inside Out, but it was a while ago, so I'm not quite sure. But over here, this is really good. This is the Ghostbusters. That is really, really nice. That takes me back a little while. I remember going to see Ghostbusters at the cinema when it first came out in the 1980s. And we have some of the brickheads as well, which they've got. Nice to see those. And we have Medieval Village here by Louis Wood. Let me just zoom out here.
Someone else has done a medieval thing.
As
It's
if,
a first.
I know. What are the chances of someone else doing a medieval village? But we have all sorts of stuff going on. We have jousting over here.
It's a bit nuts.
We've got some little areas here where the knights go. Got windmills. Look at all the. We've got fields of corn and all sorts of stuff, which is fantastic. And we have the castle over there, so that looks very, very impressive. We have a few vehicles and cars here in the large scale. This is by Mike Freeman. So I'll just briefly show you these. These may have been at shows before, so I don't want to linger too long on stuff I've shown before. These have definitely been at shows before. I do quite like these, even though they're 3D printed. I think they look very, very good from the original models. But this is something I've not seen before, and this is Squirtle. Even I recognise that from Pokemon. Very nice model, actually. Even got the little tail at the back. Yeah, so that is a nice model, that. Very, very impressive. And let me show you this, because this is always fantastic. I have seen this before, but it's small in working by Ian Redman. So that one isn't working at the moment, but this one is. And I just love these. They're absolutely fantastic. Obviously you've got some little train tracks on there, which they go around, which aren't Lego, but the rest of it is. That looks fantastic. So there, here we've got Batman going round and round on his bat bike. And then over here we have Minecraft World, and these are all in sort of cases and things, so they're nice and easy to bring. It's got little trailers on it as well. Love the attention to detail on all of these. We've got some little minute ones as well. These are all in boxes, which is, I love how they go together. Got a racing car which has got a clock. Another one there which is an undersea one that stopped working there, but we've got this one here. Do they just take a quick push, do they?
Yeah.
No, I've just broken it, look. There we go. There we are. Yeah. I've broken that one now. Oh dear, has it come off the tracks?
Yeah.
Oh dear, sorry, that's me. That's me and my fat fingers. Right, and then the last one here, which is going right to rate of knots, this one. I think he's in a hurry to get to the fire. And we also have White Castle by Joe. Look at this. Now this is a model and a half. Very, very impressive. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so you can see some of the detail. You do? Okay, I'll get that in a second. I mean, it's very Lord of the Rings-esque, but is it Lord of the Rings based on, or is it sort of...
This one's
no?
all invented.
Okay, so it's all, yeah. I was going to say, yeah, that's what I'm kind of recognising.
That one is from The Hobbit, though.
Okay. But look at the actual castle. Goodness me, and there's just so much going on. I probably haven't got enough time to give it justice, really, to sort of have a look around. But we have so much detail. Oh, there you go, just last little piece there going in. But yeah, look at that. Let me just sort of zoom in a little bit so you can sort of see all the attention to detail here. There's all sorts going on. We've obviously got the King and the Queen there as well. Got little buildings all over the place. Brilliant stuff. And then over here we even have a bit of space for this. There's another model here. Again, it's sort of all trolls and fighting, but yeah, just look how this has gone together. It's all platforms and having a right old Barney on here, aren't there? There's all sorts of stuff going on. Okay, so it is around about 10 o'clock and I think the doors are just about to open. I think people are coming in over there, so I best rush back to my table, make sure everything's ready. I made a couple of sales already, actually. A couple of other traders have come around, just bought a couple of small things, but it's always nice to have a good start to the day. So let's get cracking. We've got people coming in, yeah, hopefully it's reasonably busy today. Okay, so we've just had the first hour. The first 20 minutes, half an hour for me was very, very busy. Loads of people have seen my video yesterday. Brickheads are flying off the shelves, which is really, really good. So thank you to everybody that came over to say hello and made a few purchases within the first hour. It's just turned 11 o'clock, so it's going to start to get busy again now as the 11 o'clock people come in. But so far, so good for me. I've had a very good show. That machine is not whirring away at the moment. It makes it a little bit quieter for me as well. I'm sure it'll come back on in a minute. But yeah, so far, so good for me. Okay, just a bit of an update. It's just after 1 o'clock. The show is still reasonably busy. There's still quite a few people around, but it's starting to die down a bit. I've done okay today. I had a very, very good start. Then it's been a bit sort of slow, but I've luckily sold a couple of larger sets, and that always helps sort of bump up my my amount of take-ins during the day. So it's been okay. Been chatting to loads of people as well. So thank you to if you are watching the video, if you did come over and say hello. There's quite a few people that have done that, and that's always much appreciated. So yeah, there's still quite a few people around here. I think you're going to get people buying probably smaller sets now, but it's been good. I sold quite a few brickheads as well, so they've done very, very well. So we've got a few more hours left yet. Let me just sort of show you around the other side as well. You can still see there's a few people milling around, so it's not too bad at the moment. Right, I'll catch up with you again in a bit. So it's just around about 3 o'clock, an hour to go. As you can see, I've still got a few large sets left, but I've sold a few things. I've been able to restock quite a few sets as well. So I've had a reasonable day today. Certainly earlier I think you saw the brickheads. That was pretty well stocked up, but there's not many of those left now, so that's all pretty good. But what I wanted to show you was my wall. I've just had my commemorative brick for the Brighton Brick Festival, which I've put in my wall straight away. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. So always nice to get those commemorative bricks. So thank you to Brick Festival for that. It's 20 to 4 and it's pretty much emptying out in here now. Just a few people milling around. So it's the guy there wants to be in my video. Anyway, so this is what I've got left on my stall after the end of today. So I've still got some larger sets left. I've still got the 2 Bricklink sets and the Cantina and the Galaxy Explorer, but I did manage to sell a few of the larger sets, which is quite nice. I've still got a lot of sets down here, but I was able to replenish quite a lot. I had duplicates of quite a lot of these different sets. So there is still quite a lot of stuff to take. I only sell one of the smaller city sets, and that was early on, so maybe I need to think about my pricing on some of these older city sets. But they were selling for those on eBay, so we'll have to wait and see how they do it. Maybe another show. Still got my Scooby-Doo sets, and I've still got my Lego house set as well. I did sell a Spice Girls brickheads today, and I sold quite a few of the sort of more recent brickheads as well. They've done quite well. Again, I had a few duplicates, so I was able to replenish some of those. But I think the success of the day really was the older brickheads. Yes, I've got some of them left. I've got those Marvel ones there and the DC ones there. But you can see of the other ones that I've got, literally all 1 to 12 of the early sets went. Minnie Mouse went. The Frozen ones went. So I've done really, really well with those. Nobody bought the Technic set, but loads of people were asking about it and very interested, and I sort of kept showing them inside the box. So although it wasn't something that people bought, it was a very, very good set to bring for people to have a quick look at. And then my shelving unit at the back here. Still one of the larger Harry Potter sets as well. One set that was quite interesting is the roller coaster. Loads of people, especially the kids, love this. Now obviously it's £350 and I haven't sold it. But yeah, that is generating a lot of interest. So but yeah, it's just a shame that nobody actually wants to buy it. I think it just has that sort of wow factor of how it looks. So that was another set that sort of got people looking at my stall, which was at least something. Show is over and I've already started packing away, so it's going to take me a little while to get this all packed up, but hopefully it won't take me too long. This is my last trolley, but everything else is packed away. It's taken me a little bit longer to pack away today, as you can see. I'm the last one in. I always am the last one in, but there is a reason for that, because I had somebody local who I bought some Lego from, so I had to do that pickup as well. So I'll show you, do a haul for that in the next day or two, so keep an eye out for that. But that's pretty much me done, so I'm going to wheel this back to the car. And that's me done, over and out at the Brighton Brick Festival. It's been a very good show today. I'm a bit hot and sweaty, as you can imagine, at the end of the day, but I've actually really enjoyed today's show. It's been nice. So I've made a decent amount, which is always good. Fairly average show for me, takings-wise, but similar to the last 3 shows I've done as well. So my car's just out here. It's very, very breezy, so I'm just going to walk to the car and put the rest of the things away. But 2-hour journey home for me. I'll probably do a roundup of this show at some stage soon, so keep an eye out for that. But for me, I'm done and dusted. I'm going to go home, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. Take care. Over and out. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.